Derek, I love him. You know, for me, that side taught me a lot of technical work, and Eddie's more explosiveness, and you know, obviously looking for big shots. So both are good for me, no matter what.
Were you involved with Teofimo at all, Ryan? Because I saw you going back and forth, and you're both working with Eddie right now. Talk to us about that.
I don't have nothing against Teo. I think Teo's cool. He was kind of taking shots at all of us about, you know, our accomplishments, and you know, I kind of like got riled up from it. But I respect Teo. I think he's a cool dude. But I ain't fuck with that. You know, after a while, it kind of got to me.
Ryan. Like any animosity being in the building with Devin, considering, you know, your biggest win was taken, and you know.
I don't got no animosity. I just feel like the way everything happened after that fight just kind of like discouraged me, because I think the shit I was talking was the cause of that. Because one, I never did Austrian, and I kind of already spoke my piece on it a million times, but that's utter bullshit. I never did that. Never would do it. So it's something I'm like, they're using it. I feel like they had that in their back pocket the whole time. So right now, I'm just keeping it professional and ready to do my job.
So where are you mentally when it comes to the fight? Where are you mentally at this point?
I'm out here to hurt somebody. That's it. For me, staying sharp right here is what gets me to, you know, victory. When I'm not sharp here, you know, anything can happen.
Yo, Ryan, what'd you think about the knockdown? The knockdown with Tank?
That was a knockdown, you know, without a doubt. You can't spin it no other way. It's too clear. And I think the commission needs to do something about it, because it can give me an incentive, you know, anytime I'm not feeling good in a fight, take a knee.
Well, they said
and that's not a shot at Tank. I respect Tank, and I like Tank a lot. But you can't do that shit.
They reversed the result of your fight.
Yeah.
Should they reverse the result of that fight as well?
Just depends. Like, if that changes the whole fight, if that gives Roach a victory, give him the victory. That's how you keep the integrity of the sport, right? That's why they suspended me, right, to keep the integrity of sport. So I feel like if you're gonna do it to me, you got to do it to everybody.
Yo, Ryan, new hit single coming? New hit single coming for this fight? What's up, man? Less than highly favored part 2?
Part 2? Nah, I'm gonna save that for that rematch. You know, right here, I just got to get back on my rhythm. You know, for me, I'm just staying focused. You know, get back on my shit.
Ryan, is it difficult not to look ahead for the rematch? Like, you know, you want redemption and things like that?
I don't want. I feel like he got to get redemption. I feel like they had it in their back pocket, and they never answered this question. I said, how did your little brother know the whole time that supposedly I was going to test positive way before it even came out? They never answered that fucking question. That shit's weird. And one, I personally can't trust Victor Conte, but I can't say too much because, again, they try to sue me, bro. Like, that's why I can't really say nothing. Okay. They might sue me. I'm not even kidding.
With Eddie Reynoso?
What?
Did they make you go to deposition for the Dawson?
I said I'm not going to give you a rematch unless you drop that shit. So we got to see if they hold to their word.
But did you go to deposition?
No, I didn't go to nothing. I sent my lawyer, whatever.
Which two fights interest you the most, Ryan?
Any rush coming into this fight?
Now, I mean, for me, it's all about getting in the gym, timing and everything. I feel like I have enough time to get it back. Of course, a 1.5-year layoff sucks. But, you know.
How's it feel back from Reynoso?
Which of the 2 fights got your attention? You interested most? Rematch with Haney, or Theo could get it if he wins?
I want Teo because I haven't fought Teo. And I feel like I wanted to do, for me, is like fight everybody. You know, that's what I always wanted to do. When I seen everybody hyping up, you know, Tank, Devin, Teofimo, that was like the whole thing. So in my heart, I wanted to fight Teo because I feel like I handled Haney, you know, regardless.
So of the 4 kings, that's still ongoing then?
That's how I feel. You know, I feel like that's what it is. But again, if I have to go through Haney again, I will, because I feel like I got his number. I feel like, you know, he just can't beat me. Since the amateurs, you know, I've always rang his bell. So if I have to do it again, I will.
Who will be your biggest test? Ryan, who will be your biggest test?
My biggest test? I mean, we got Boots Ennis out there. You got Teofimo. You know, you got a lot of great fights for me. And I feel like without me, there ain't really that big a fight.
Hey, Ryan, 40 or 50?
All I got is te amo mucho.
Hey, Ryan, question for you. When you hear Teo on the stage and he's spewing, you know, some of this banana rhetoric and charcoal stick, and you think about a year ago when you had your own controversies, what are your thoughts on all of this?
No, I mean, from my perspective, you know, I have my black friend right there. And honestly, we say stupid shit together. And we were fucked up, drunk, high, on shrooms. And we got on live, and I started saying anything. We were fucking, bro, my mind was out of it. But I wouldn't ever attack somebody personally and be like, you know, all that banana shit and all that shit. For me, I made a mistake and I fucked up. and I owned up to it. But you're not gonna hear that coming out of my mouth towards nobody. And I got respect for every color in this room.
You gonna apologize to George Floyd's family?
Yeah, 100%. I apologize to all that. You know?
Champ, how do you feel
Again, if anybody's been in, like, I don't know, this generation, people say stupid shit all the time on streams, on fucking, you know, group chats, on all that shit. I just ended up saying stupid shit, you know, on live. And I do regret it, and I am sorry for those actions. But like I said, I feel like I made my changes. You know, I got clean and everything, but that doesn't represent me as a person. I want everybody to know that. And I only got love for everybody. And I think that's why everybody in this room knows, you know, even when I came up to my peers, they're like, man, you know, like Shakur, Keyshawn, they know my heart. They know what it is. I've seen them since amateur. So me and my friend, we were just doing stupid shit at the time, and I apologize.
Ryan, are you looking for an early knockout, or are you just going to let it come naturally?
I'm going to let it come naturally. You know, again, with a power puncher, you can't just force things. You run into a good shot. So for me, I'm going to, you know, be on my top P's and Q's and handle.
Ryan, how'd you get clean?
What?
How'd you get clean?
Man, working with my family, therapy, you know, having to realize that, you know, I've been in the spotlight for a long time, been around the wrong parties, wrong scene, didn't respect myself as an athlete. But again, this is why I'm choosing to at least give myself the best chance to be the best version of Ryan Garcia and be a good example. Again, it's hard to admit that. It's embarrassing, but this is what you got to do in order to, you know, get better. That's what I'm trying to show.
What is this next chapter from Ryan Garcia's called? If you could.
I don't know, the master. I don't know, like, just, you know, I think what you've seen before is always what you're going to get. That speed, that accuracy, that explosiveness, the X factor. You know, for me, I always felt what gave me the advantage is right here. You know, people always underestimate my skills when they watch me, but I got my own way of fighting. And for me, it's always worked out.
Champ, how do you feel now, both mentally and physically, that you're living this clean lifestyle? Can we expect the best version of you?
You damn right.
My man.
Favorite part 2, Ryan. Get Uno, you know on the track, Ryan.
My bad, man. I about to poke my eye, bro. I didn't pay attention. I was like, what the fuck?
Hey, Pops.
Back in New York,
brother?
Pop, what's up?
Right, man.
Pop, you guys are coming back to New York. How's it feel to be back to New York,
Hey,
back-to-back
man,
fights?
I love New York. Okay, I love Chicago too. I'm from Chicago, so South Side. But hey, man, New York's awesome.
White Sox.
Henry, real quick, what do you think about Tank's performance over there? I just gotta jump out there.
You know, something happened to him. You know, he might have something going on. That's why I said in boxers, you know, there's a lot of things that they go through.